What's up, everybody? This is Mike the Voice. It's been a while since I posted anything on YouTube, or at least anything exclusive for YouTube anyway. And I just wanted to take a moment to talk about a specific individual. That if you have been following this particular story, then you know exactly who I'm talking about when I say the name of Daniel Pradia. Okay? So Daniel Pradia, for those of y'all who know, then you're caught up. There's nothing more I need to say. For those of y'all who don't know, Daniel Pradia is an individual who has been trying his best to, to harass me, stalk me, whatever it is you want to call it. After I defended my friend, my brother, Swa the Gentleman on TikTok, y'all please go follow him if you have not already. It is Swa, SWADA Gentleman. Let me tell y'all something. It's so funny to me. It is so hilarious to me that somebody will go through so many lengths and bounds just to get attention from someone. It just alarms me. Well, I wouldn't say it alarms me. It actually entertains me, to be honest with you. And I find Daniel so entertaining because of the fact that we're talking about somebody who is so miserable, so out of touch with reality, so I don't even know what to call it anymore, but just so angry with himself, so disappointed in his disposition in life, that you believe that the only way to gain validation for your own life and for your own existence, for your own reality, is by doing and saying some baseless and negative and derogatory things, just for the sake of grabbing people's attention, especially the attention of a specific circle of people. It'd be one thing if he was just going out of his way to attack any and everybody. But no, it's like he wants to be in this circle of people so badly that he truly believes that going after large content creators, going after the people who support these large content creators, that's what's going to get him popularity, because he has said on his content he does what he does for popularity. He does what he does for clout. And he can make content lying to y'all about it all day long and saying, "Oh, I don't do anything for clout. I don't do anything for popularity." But he has been caught in 4K saying that he does it for exactly those two reasons. Now, for those of y'all who don't know the whole story in its entirety, it is a long story, but I'm going to try to break this down as short as I can possibly can, because there's so much more I want to say. So this guy, Daniel Pradia, and he is on YouTube, he is on TikTok, he is on Instagram, who has multiple accounts, because either they keep getting banned, or he wants to be in control of blocking people, because that's what an overt narcissist does. An overt narcissist wants to be in control of everything. But this guy in particular, as I stated earlier, he had doxed and stalked Swa the Gentleman for about a year and some change now. I mean, honestly, I'm probably almost going on 2 years now. That's just how long it's been going. At first, it was just a battle between those two, in which I stepped back. I didn't say anything at the time because, I'm like, oh, just another troll, another stalker. He can handle it. But I saw the emotional toll that it was taking on Swa the Gentleman. Swa the Gentleman was going through a depressive state, and that is when I stepped in as a friend, as a friend, and I wanted so badly to put a stop to this, because I know how it feels to be cyberbullied. I know how it feels to be bullied in general. And so once I did that, my and a couple of other friends of mine, a sister by the name of Jayla Vibe, who is right here on YouTube. Please subscribe to her if you have not already. Auntie Nightshade on TikTok, follow her if you are not following her already. So many others had stepped in to finally say, Daniel, you need to stop this. And the more we intervene, the crazier he got. He has talked about this individual. For those of y'all who don't know, especially for those of y'all who have been feeling sympathetic about him, this has drove him to the point where he has tried to dock Swa on 2 separate occasions, has threatened to come to Swa's job to try to provoke him into fighting him. He has also threatened to commit arson against Swa. He said, and I quote, that he wants to set his legs on fire. He has disrespected a black Auntie Nightshade, who is a black woman. He disrespected her by talking about her hair, and was talking about her wigs and her edges, which is an extremely sensitive topic. An extremely sensitive topic for black women in general, which is something that I really do not appreciate. If y'all have seen my posts on TikTok, y'all will know how I feel about black women. He has also threatened to attack me. He's threatened to send his uncles to my home. He has tried every means necessary to try to dox me. He's asked where I live. He's been trying to find out where I live. He's been trying to find out where I work. Which his attempts have been unsuccessful. He's even tried to search my page, trying to find my email, which that honestly is not going to do him any good either. I mean, the most he can do is send me an email, send me some hate mail if he wanted to. But none of that. But what he doesn't realize, that none of that is going to get him closer to me. And if it and should he ever find a way to do that, I do have people that are in the legal field. I do have people in the political field who can handle him. So Daniel, if you're watching this, just know you are playing with fire by fucking with me. Just so you know. And most importantly, he also has a warrant out for his arrest, because he threatened to shoot a specific content creator on TikTok with a firearm as well. He has also made another video about Swa, saying that if he doesn't unblock him, that he was going to end him, and we all know what end him means. He tried to backpedal and say that when he said that he was going to end Swa, that he was just going to simply argue with him. Now, let's just face it. Let's just face it, ladies and gentlemen. Each and every one of us knows what it means when you say you're going to end somebody. I have never heard one person ever say that when you say that you're going to end someone, that you're going to argue with them. I've never heard that a day in my life. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So why am I making this video? Because Daniel has been making multiple videos about me. And I know it's all for the sake of getting my attention, because he can't get attention anyplace else. He is a sad individual. He's a sad and pathetic and weak-minded individual. He literally has a post where he got so mad that I and my friends weren't paying him any attention, to the point where he broke a bathroom mirror in his mother's house. Like, he broke a bathroom mirror, and then he went and he also got mad and broke a grandfather and punched a grandfather clock and cut himself. and then blamed that on Swallow the Gentleman, and also, oh, by the way, he is also sexualized. He's sexualized Swallow the Gentleman. He has sexualized any male that he has stalked. He's been caught blowing kisses at Swallow the Gentleman, saying that he loves him. He made a post a long time ago trying to blow a kiss at me, which I really don't appreciate. Yeah, so he has done all of those things. And here's the part where I direct my attention solely on Daniel. Because he believes that by him having 700 something subscribers on YouTube, that this just gives him some sort of credibility. This gives him some sort of popularity. Daniel. Do you not realize that the only reason why people subscribe to your YouTube channel is because of the fact that they just want to be it's not because they support you. It's not because they like what you're saying. It's because they want to consistently see the L's that you're taking. They want to see, they know that everything that you're saying is stupid. They know that every single thing that you're saying is not true. They know that. Why on earth would you ever think that people are subscribing to you because they support you? They don't. They don't support you. They don't like you. They don't love you. It's all because of the fact that you are feeding their hunger for drama. And that's it. That's it. You're not getting popular by no means. And you say that I'm not a big deal. You say that I'm not popular. If that's the case, then why is it that I have more followers than you on Instagram? Why is it that I have more followers than you? Definitely have more followers than you on TikTok. You can't even make it. You're having a hard time just making it to 100 followers on TikTok, while I am at almost 215,000. Probably over that, or 216,000. I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. But I'm in that range right there. Okay. And you know what's funny, y'all, is the fact that I did my best. I tried on 2 separate occasions to help Daniel, because his hobbies are dancing and drawing. And I told him, I said, if you really want popularity, stick to your craft. Stick to your craft. Why do you have to? Because you bothering people, you bothering large content creators and trying to make posts about them are not going to do anything for you. It's just going to make people think that you are more and more crazier. And now that's what people think about him. People now, especially on TikTok, think that the man is an idiot, that he's a psycho. And Daniel, you are a psycho. I'm just going to tell you that straight up. You're a psycho. You're pathetic. You're a loser. You're a straight up loser. So why do you think that I would be mad about you having 700 subscribers? I don't get mad at what losers do. I don't get mad at what idiots do. I don't get mad at what stupid people do. And you are those things. And I don't say that, and I'm not saying that because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm saying that because it's the truth. I'm just simply calling a spade at this point. That's all I'm doing. You are all of the negative things that people have said. You are all of the negative things that I have said about you. Now again, you want to sit there and talk about, oh well, Mike the Voice does things for money. When have you ever heard me collect money from anybody? You never have. You never have. You say that you call me everything but the child of God. You sit there, and here's what's even funnier, y'all. You sit there and you call me a bitch. You say, fuck you, Mike. You call me a bitch ass Negro. You've called me. You've made multiple videos where you've called me out of my name. But I already know if I was to ask you to do a live with me right now and talk that same shit, you wouldn't do it. Because you're scared. Because you know that if you go one-on-one with me, I will completely eviscerate you. The same way that I have every single time. You have never verbally. I saw a video where you also said you were talking about verbally destroying me. Daniel, you've never done that ever in your life. Every battle that me and you have had, I've won. You lose every time against me. You lose every time. You've never won. So what makes you think that any other time is going to be different? So do what you will with that one, Daniel. And let me tell you something. Nobody is scared of you. We all know that you talk this big talk, but you're not about that life. Talking about whooping people's ass, talking about cussing people out. We know that you're not about that life. We know that's not who you are. We know that. We know that you don't. We know that that's not in you. See, you want attention all the way up until a certain extent. You want attention. You want this attention. You desire this attention from me, and you desire this attention from so many other people. All the way up until we finally say we want to see you face to face. And see, when we say that, it's always the same emotion. We say, okay, you do a live with me, and let's see if you got all of this talk. And I remember, and I know in the comments section, you always say, what, really? Why? Why do they want to go live with me? I don't know. No, bitch, don't get scared now. Yeah, and yes, I called you a bitch because that's what you are. You're a whole bitch. Because see, the thing is, you have all of this big talk in these posts, but people, and by the way, y'all can still see the live on my Instagram where I went live one-on-one with Daniel Pradia, and it's simply called Mike the Voice versus Daniel Pradia, and you will see like this dude has all this talk. All this talk, got all this air in this jet. Yeah. But the second he gets on that camera, he becomes docile. He gets quiet. He ain't got none of that hot air in his head or in his chest. He bitches up. He straight bitches up. That's what I find so funny about you, Daniel. Daniel, understand one thing: you will never amount to me in any way, shape, or form. And I don't say that to demean you. I don't say this to be derogatory against you. I say that because it's the truth. I'm here in my own place. You live with mommy. I have money in my bank account. You only got $8 in your bank account. You admitted to that. I have my own car. You don't. You got to borrow your mother's car to get somewhere. I have a life. I work. I have a job. You don't. I'm out here seeing things while you still sitting in your bedroom making posts about people. Do you really think that you're winning in any way, shape, or form? You're not. You're losing. You're behind. And I'm not saying I ain't saying I'm just well ahead myself, but I know one thing: I'm far more ahead than you are, and that's what matters the most. So let's just be honest. When I look at my life and I look at your life, who's really winning? Me. And that is the reason why you can't help yourself. You can't do anything but make more posts about us. You can't do anything but make more posts about me, because that is the only type of entertainment, that is the only type of validation you get in life. Do you not realize that as people are watching these videos, all they are really, you really think that they're saying, get him, Daniel, get him, Daniel, get him, Daniel. But in reality, these people are really saying, this motherfucker is miserable. Why is he still talking about people that aren't paying him no attention, that are paying him no mind? He's consistently making videos about Swat the Gentleman, consistently making videos about Mike the Voice, consistently making videos about Jay the Vibe and Auntie Nightshade and I Speak 1906 and Thomas the Villain Bishop and Young Murkfire and every other content creator out there. But you don't understand when they see this content, Daniel. They see you and they say, this is a miserable motherfucker. This is the kind of tea we are not here for. They only view you because they want to see how far you are going to go, how deep down the rabbit hole you are going to go. Because if you're posting content of you breaking a mirror, they want to see, oh, he's breaking a mirror. Let's see what else let's see what else he's gonna break if they continue paying him no attention. He might go and bash out the windows of his mother's car. He might go and start punching holes in the wall. He might take a hammer and try to break the toilet. There's no telling. There's no telling. And the only thing that you're doing, Daniel, is making a bigger fool out of yourself. So I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Me personally, again, I'm going to sit back in my space. I'm going to drink my alcohol, the alcohol that you hate so much. Matter of fact, I got it right here. Watch this, Daniel. This will piss you off. I'm gonna drink my alcohol, and I'm gonna continue to make content that has nothing to do with you, and I'm gonna do it with a smile on my face. And I'm going to continue to make content. I'm going to continue to shine out here knowing that you hate it. Because I know the brighter my light, the darker you become. The more hatred is filled in your heart. The more you are irritated. The more you get annoyed. And your annoyance, your irritation is music to my ears, Daniel. I am officially doing what I'm doing because I know weak-minded some of bitches like you can't stand it. You can't stand it. You can't stand that you are not the center of attention. You can't stand the fact that you don't have any space in my life or in anybody else's life. You can't stand that. So why would I be mad about the things that you say? And please. Like I said, all that talk that you doing, talking about whooping somebody ass, talking about cussing somebody out, you are not man enough to do that. You are scary. And if this is me calling your bluff, yeah, this is me calling your bluff. You are scary, Daniel. You not going. I'm gonna read every syllable that comes from my mouth when I say you won't do shit. You won't do a goddamn thing because it ain't in you. It ain't in your heart nor in your mind to be that damn stupid. And understand that in my region, if you were to ever do anything to attack me and I do something to retaliate, I can't get in trouble for that. So know that before you try to jump stupid with me. Which I know you don't have the audacity to do. Okay? You don't have the audacity. And you don't have enough unmitigated gall to do that. Okay? So get that out of your system really fast. Well, again, I find it so sickening and so sad that you take these type of links just to get someone's attention. You gotta harass and stalk somebody. You gotta try and dox someone. What type of person that's in their right mind would do something like that? But then if somebody goes and tries to attack you, the first thing you want to say is, oh, they're trying to attack somebody. They're trying to attack me and I got autism. Once you make threats against somebody, your mental illness no longer matters. You have enough sense to know that what you're doing is wrong. If you got enough sense to know how to dox and harass and stalk people, you have enough sense to know that what you're doing is wrong. So, again, I say to you, you attacking me has nothing to do with my email. You attacking me has nothing to do with where I'm at. You attacking me has nothing to do with where I stay. You are attacking me because you think that you are obligated to my space, just like you thought you were obligated to Swallow the Gentleman's space, but that is not the case. And understand one thing: if you thought Swallow the Gentleman's wrath was something, you have not seen mine. You don't know how dark I can get, and that is a warning. And that's the warning. No, that's not even a warning. That's not a threat. That is a fucking promise. You could get utterly destroyed fucking with me. And I seriously mean that. I don't play about mine. I don't play about mine at all. And I certainly don't play about my life. So again, I say you can sit there and be pissed off and be upset and be in your feelings because we block you, or we are not paying you no mind, or we're not paying you no attention, or we're not giving you real responses that you think you so rightfully deserve. But I know one thing: you are a whole bitch. I will say this to you straight up, Daniel. You are a whole bitch. I tried to be nice to you on 2 separate occasions. Apparently that wasn't enough for you. You believe that being my enemy is the righter way to go. So yeah, I will gladly accept that. I will gladly accept that I'm your enemy. I will forever be your enemy. And I pray for the day. I pray for the day that I find that somebody sends a picture of you being walked out of your house with handcuffs. And trust me, that day is going to come. That day is most certainly going to come. You're a whole bitch, Daniel. You're a pussy. You are a weak link. You are a weak-minded motherfucker. You're a weak-hearted motherfucker. You ain't shit. You ain't nothing. And you never will be. Especially when you compare yourself to me. You will never be on my level. You will never sit on the pedestal that I sit on. You will never climb them as high up the mountaintop as I have. You will never set the bar as high as I have. You don't even have the strength to pick up the damn bar. How about that? So, do what you will with that. Tell people that I'm being mean. Tell people that I'm being evil. Tell people that I'm going out of my mind by making this video. I don't care. But here's the deal. There are more people on social media that believe me than you. You will always be remembered. You will always be remembered as the little boy that talks all of this shit, but when the pressure gets too hard for him, he goes running to mommy. When the pressure gets too much for him, he wants to bring up autism. That's how I know you're not about that life. And you never will be, Daniel. Nobody is fucking scared of you. No one. Especially not me. So get that through your head. Get that through that thick and empty skull of yours. You have admittedly, and then here's the thing, you put the nail in your coffin when you admitted that you threatened our lives. When you admitted that you doxed people. When you admitted that you stalked us. That was the nail in your coffin right there. That's why I said it's a matter of time for you, Daniel. It's a matter of time. And you can't take this video to anybody and say this is a threat, because I'm just telling you what is going to happen based off of your actions. So you can't do that. What I will say though is this. Your time is a coming. And I will smile and I will dance with joy when it does. So do what you will with that, Daniel. You can sit there and make videos and content about me because you think that's going to get you some sort of attention. But trust me, your life sucks, Daniel. Look at me and look at you. I'm a handsome motherfucker. You look like an infected Nestle Crunch bar. I take care of myself. While you built like a damn, like you got a toad's head for a midsection. You think I need your attention? You think I need you for anything? No. I live by myself. You live with mommy. So yes, go ahead and make videos. Go ahead and make all the posts. Make post after post after post until your heart is content, Daniel. I don't give a fuck. But know this, as I said before, you will never fucking amount to me. You will never, ever, ever stand on the same plateau, on the same mountaintop, on the same footstool, same anything. You will never stand there with me. You will never compare to me. You can sit there and copy me all you want. You can sit there and talk about me all you want, but you will never, ever, ever, ever in your life come close to Mike the Voice. You never have. You never will. And you want to know why I say that? Because that demon in you, and when you got a big solo demon in you, that demon in you will always tremble when it sees my light. That demon in you will always cower away in fear when that demon notices the ancestral aura that is within me. And that is the thing that you will never beat. You are led by darkness. I am led by the light. And the light will always be greater than the darkness. The light will always be stronger than the darkness. So, continue being a bitch all your life. Continue being a whole ass bitch all your life. That is what you will always be remembered as. That is your legacy. That is your legacy that you created for yourself. So, I'm pretty sure that once you finish watching this video, you're going to kick, scream, get mad, and break shit all day long. Go ahead. That's what we want to see. That's what entertains us. Your anger is our joy. Your hatred is our entertainment. So know that as you're making content about us, we're laughing at you. Everyone is laughing at you. You have now become one of the most hated people on social media, all thanks to yourself. And I, Mike the Voice, are one of the most loved. And that's why you're not in that circle with us that you want to be in so badly. You're not in that circle with me. You're not in that circle with I Speak. You're not in that circle with Patrick. You're not in that circle with Young Mark Fire. You're not in that circle with Aunt Karen. You're not in that circle with Voodoo Bay. You're not in that circle with Thomas the Villain Bishop. You're not in that circle with Swallow Gentleman. You're not in that circle with Jay the Vibe. You're not in that circle with any of us. You never will be, Daniel. Because that is what you did to yourself. You won't get there because of your evil. You won't get there because of your ignorance. You won't get there because of that demon that is inside of you. So, anyway, y'all go ahead for the rest of y'all. If you are watching this and you had not followed me on TikTok, just look up Mike the Voice, all lowercase letters. You can also find me on Instagram at Mike the Voice 1. So thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank y'all so much for watching this. And oh, Daniel, fuck you. Fuck you and everything you stand for. Fuck you and your entire life. Because you'll never touch me. And if you ever decide to go crazy, just understand, it won't end well for you. So, there it goes. I'm Mike the Voice. Y'all take care. God bless and be the very best at everything that you do. Except you, Daniel. You can rot in hell. You can go to hell. And I would tell you to lower your head, but it seems like you did that already. So I'm just gonna end this by saying an old line of mine when I say, have a good day. Because you won't be having too many more of them.